Hi friends, Cole Chance here. Wanted to let you know, just mention a couple things about next month that we're going to come out with two 7-day flows, 7-day series. So I'll be doing one at the beginning of January, and the beautiful Jen Hillman will also be doing one later in the month. So stay tuned for that. And I also wanted to give a shout out to my friend David for this amazing Love Revolution shirt. We definitely need more love and more revolution. Thank you. I wanted today to show you all some stress techniques, some breathing techniques. The holidays are coming up and they can get people a little frazzled. And there's, we put a lot of stress, in our culture puts a lot of stress on holidays and these family gatherings, and really it should be about love and connection and more of that. But the way that we do, sometimes, it can be twisted into other things. So these are just a few different techniques to kind of just settle down. So if you find yourself with your family and it's a little stressful, maybe you can just sneak out for like 5 minutes and find somewhere to sit down for a moment and just come back to yourself and then be able to show up better to the fam. So let's go ahead and find a seated position. I'm sitting up on a pillow. Sometimes if I think I'm gonna sit for very long, I'll try to lift my hips a little bit over my knees. But that is subjective, that is up to you. And just starting to breathe. Let's just take some neck rolls. So bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And let's start rolling forward. Move slow. Coming over to the left shoulder and back. Let's take 2 slow rotations in each direction. And one more. Over to the right. And back to center. You can keep the eyes closed if you'd like, but let's bring the arms up. And twist over to the right. Coming back through center, arms up. And twisting over to the left. Just a few little stretches to help the sitting go a little better. But, a lot of people, they can just sit and they can drop in really quick, drop into themselves, to their breathing. I find a lot of times I need to move a little bit to give my breath something to do. So just notice it all changes. It'll always change as you kind of go along your practice, but just kind of notice different things that work, because it's not all the same for everyone. We will just sit for right now. So we're going to do a 4-part breath, and it's pretty simple. We're going to breathe in for 4 seconds, hold the breath for 4 seconds, and then exhale for 4. Hold the breath for 4. Back. So everything that you're doing at 4 seconds. So let's close the eyes. Let's fully exhale. And breathing in. 2, 3, 4. And holding. 2, 3, 4, and release. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 4, and in. 4, and hold. and out. And hold. And in. And hold. And out. So keep going. And notice how everything's slowing down. Stay with the breath. By this controlled breathing, you're helping to tell your nervous system to go into rest and digest. And sending signals of calmness to your body and your brain. A couple more rounds. Come back to your normal breath. Noticing how that feels in your body. That was just a couple minutes. Sometimes it feels as if I sinking down into the ground a little bit, but it's really what it's doing. It's just sending the regulatory system into hey, we're cool, relax, we got this, which is exactly what you want going into stressful situations. And let's move on to our back. I'll just show a little stretch sequence that you can do as well if you just have a couple minutes. So here, staying with your breath, pull the left leg in and just pull it towards the chest. Maybe you pull it out a little bit more towards the shoulder. You get a little bit more opening here. We hold a lot of emotions in our hips. So it can be good when you're feeling a little tight, feeling maybe a little stressed out, to do a little bit of a new little hip stretch. Now move this ankle across the knee. We'll come into reclining pigeon. So if this feels good for you, then just stay here. I'm still getting a little stretch in the hips. If you'd like to pull forward, just bring the knee to the chest and grab behind the thigh, or maybe you grab in front of the knee. This is really getting in to that left side. So just imagine you can breathe into that thigh, into that hip, that you can send your breath, send the slow, steady breath of calm and chill mode and relaxation. If you can send it to the sensation in your left. And then dropping the right foot down. I'm going to cross the left leg over like you're sitting in a chair. Shifting the hips to the left just a little bit, a couple inches maybe, and bringing the knees down to the ground. And you can gaze up or you can gaze left. And so you know, by shifting the hips, it helps you to twist over a straight spine. So it's helpful, just so you know why we do that. Breathing. And in this twist, just imagine you can just twist out any tension, any annoyance from whatever's going on. And every inhale, like you can just breathe in some love and some compassion. So you're breathing out any negative feelings and breathing in the positive. And coming back to center. And we'll do this on the other side. This is just a nice little three move stretching sequence. So pulling in to the chest, or preferably more over to the shoulder. Just kind of opening here a little bit. You can even bring the foot to the ceiling if you want more of like a happy baby, half happy baby stretch here. And then bringing that ankle over the left knee. So staying here, or coming in and grabbing either behind the thigh or in front of the knee. Ooh. One side is normally tighter than the other one, and this is that one for me. So when I come up against sensation, especially uncomfortable sensation, I combat the pattern to hold my breath, which sends signals to my body to stress. And instead, I mindfully deepen my breath and send the breath to that area. And let's go over. So crossing the leg all the way over, shifting the hips just a little bit, and then tilting over. Gaze into the right if it's available. And when you're ready, coming back to center. Squeezing the knees in. Coming into Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together, the knees wide. Either bringing the hands, one palm on top, one hand on top of the other above your head. This is a nice pose. Or one hand to the heart and one hand to the belly. This is another good pose just to back down of whatever, back out, back down of any uncomfortable situation in your mind. So either one of these, but I'll leave you here. And I'll normally take a count of 10 full inhales, 10 full exhales, counting them as I go. And by the end, you'd be amazed how 10 breath cycles can really change your perspective, change the feeling in your body. But wishing you the happiest of holidays from all of us at Yoga TX. Namaste. Inhale and rise. I'll place my hands right here. So we'll just take a moment right here to feel everything going on. Again, you can be pulling back on your right hip to keep your pelvis straight. So let's inhale, hands up.